Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Gamehater. I'm Steve. Aaron is with me.
Good evening.
And also, we have our special guest, Lena.
Hey, nerds!
Coming in hot. Tonight's game is Girls Like Robots. So we thought it appropriate to choose this game after deciding that a girl who likes robots would be the guest star. I think that was the
I'll be testing for accuracy.
That's right. We do a game hater around here. We always make sure that we are always on the level with what we do around here.
That's right. So I like how that guy was, you can't see it now, but he was eyeing the mouse suspiciously. They all are. They know what's up.
She gets so happy at certain points, though. Like, I don't know why.
They're happy when they look at each other.
Oh, and you're helping them out.
Yeah, they're gonna be in love. So
That's alarmingly happy.
Well, the game isn't called Robots Like Girls, so we don't know really what's going to happen.
It's all very one-sided crush from girls to robots. The robots are, of course, heartless robots, and therefore don't like anything.
Stupid meat bags.
I hate the soundtrack so much. Okay, place the robot next to the girl.
What if the robot doesn't want to be next to the girl?
Place the robot. Let's see how
They're
she...
so happy.
Let's see how she feels about nerds.
Place the nerd next to the girl. Oh, man. Oh, he is
no. Whoa.
super into that girl.
She's
That
not
is
disgusted. She's infuriated.
This is
my life.
Yeah, this is bringing up flashbacks already.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm feeling very sad about this game already.
And how do girls feel about bus drivers?
Much better.
He's not happy that any of them are there.
Oh, no.
Aww. Even the birds are square.
Square dance, of course. Square dance is square.
Squared.
Yes.
And that explains the music.
A squared dance. All right,
All the girls want to sit next to a robot.
Sounds pretty accurate. All the girls. Well, they're certainly easing us into this one.
Wow. Phew.
I love how stern the bus driver is.
Yeah, bus driver's not having any of this.
No. Stop rearranging the seats on my bus.
Wait until it comes to a complete stop before you start rearranging yourself around the robot.
But I have to undo all of them? Okay. Surely they could have done drag and drop in this game.
No, that's way too complicated.
They would have required a professional programmer.
He is staring at the sky while he's driving a bus. It's dangerous.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I mean, it's very tough when you live in a two-dimensional world.
So, like, the girls hate each other? Is that a thing?
Wow, you could have had that girl sit next to two robots, but you're like, no.
Well,
I'm not going to do it that way.
I wanted to see if they would fight.
Cat fight over robots.
Two robots?
Yes, this girl is maximally happy. She doesn't know where to look. Okay. So it'll just arbitrarily put things down for me? Because this game needed to be easier.
Yeah. Maximum happy time, go!
I just don't understand why this game exists.
Right, it's... It's like doing the seating chart for a wedding. It's like, oh, my mother doesn't want to sit next to my dad's brother. So let's put them with my grandparents.
Excellent.
And my sister wants to be dating a robot, so I'll put her at the robots table. And keep all the nerds out of it. No nerds at the wedding.
That's for the nerds.
The nerd table would look like a Nintendo Switch ad.
I like how the nerd still is hanging along, like, wow, this girl is so happy now. Like, he just can't see robots.
Well, he designed the
guy
robot.
ran the whole way.
Surround the robot with girls and it freaks out. Starts getting worried.
What?
Robots love escape routes. And we don't care, we're just gonna leave the situation.
Terrified.
3 girls is ideal.
4 is too many.
I can understand that. I mean,
Right.
you never want to have too many girls around.
It's a matter of management.
Right, you do start getting worried after there's so many girls nearby. Are they talking about you, or are they talking about you in a bad way?
Are they comparing you to the other robot? Nerds hate nerds.
Nerds hate
I love
nerds.
it. I didn't know that.
Probably the wrong kind of nerds.
Guys, I feel like we have to cancel this because apparently I hate both of you.
No.
I thought that was right in the title. Gamehiker hater. Well, no one's happy. Is there a better way to do that? Okay, hang on. This will not stand.
Edges.
I guess I have to minimize how many girls have to be near nerds.
But how would you do that?
She can barely contain her rage at the sight of the nerd.
That one girl in the middle is like, well, at least I don't have to sit by a nerd.
Diagonally. Nerds will never
She's
notice.
the alpha woman. Arg, feelings and stuff.
I am opposed to feelings. Long click on someone to get a cheat sheet.
Oh, good, okay.
Okay. Girl likes robots, dislikes nerds, yep.
Okay, what does robots like? Do they like nerds?
Your real life friends will also tell you how much or how they feel if you touch them long enough.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Then call the police. Red means bite me. Wow.
I think you
Sassy.
misinterpreted. Sometimes you don't get to pick.
Well, there doesn't appear to be any nerds this time, so...
Girl? The girls get this breathy intake of happy sighs whenever a robot gets next to them.
Man, I wish I was a robot.
You get all the ladies. Just like
I
Data.
would. Or at least 3.
So the robot, I guess, is neutral to the nerd? Okay, this is getting a little more complex here. Another robot, I guess?
Robot politics is complicated.
Oh man, that was like a coup of delight when she's near 2 robots.
Uh-oh.
That girl can suck it. She should have been nicer to the nerd. No robots for her. What's the bag of happy even do?
I don't know, you can probably get to unlock different girls, maybe?
Maybe happiness is what you use to buy things with in this world.
Then why
They're
is
just like slums full of depressed people.
that would explain why the girls want nothing to do with the nerds.
It's a little bit too close to home.
Gotta get the monies, man. With monies comes ladies.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one side quest in the first Knights of the Old Republic game where this lady sends you off into the middle of nowhere to find her lost robot. And you find out the robot ran away because she was using him as a replacement for her husband. You mean in all senses, ma'am? Yes, please save me.
Wow. Uh-oh, we got a new kind of character in this.
So I'm gonna guess the bully is racist and doesn't want to be by the minority.
And he's throwing cock bombs.
Yes, cock bombs. Let's phrase it like that.
Ben versus Dave.
Chicken bomb ball throwdown.
What does this have to do with robots?
Apparently when the bully and the Mexican kid are having a fight, we have to be properly seated. Alright, so I'll put the girls in the corners. So am I on a timer or something?
I don't know. What does
what's
the
the
chicken
relevance?
thing have to do with anything going on?
I don't know. I was hoping we were
Maybe
getting.
if you don't do it fast enough, then the bomb blows up and kills the minority child.
Entirely possible.
It's like he's being held hostage, and you have to win the seating arrangement.
You have to demonstrate the power of friendship to bully.
It's a disaster out there.
Yeah, there are critters and feathers. How many chickens have died here?
I don't know. That's what happens when you get like, you know, a bully and a nerd, or not a nerd, but a minority. They start whipping out their cocks. So.
Oh, this won't do it all.
This is like this world's fucked up version of Quidditch, except you put dynamite in chickens and throw it at each other.
Alright, how do I... Oh man, I'm too far gone to save the seating arrangement. I'm going for the silver.
Those three girls were like so happy about robots, like that one nerd, like, ugh.
Freaking robots, stealing all my ladies.
I think if a girl has like two robots next to her and only one nerd though, the robot and the nerd cancel each other out, but she's still happy about the one robot.
Yeah, see, this is worse. Well, can I go to the next level now?
A bit more happy.
I can't go to the next level.
I think it was because your robot was freaked out.
Oh, he was upset. Too many girls. So I'm going to make a robot wall to keep
Too many girls.
I'm inspired by the situation to make a robot wall.
To keep out the minority. God.
To keep out the minorities.
Oh, the happy's going to go down. All right, good enough. I think that's about as good as I did last time.
You squeaking by.
I bet you happy is not growing. Dave would like the ladies to know that he's available.
Okay.
She did not feel very happy about that.
She had so many options. So we put a robot here. Yeah, that does cancel out the nerd. Okay.
Yeah, so now she's like, okay, well, this is kind of okay. I'm not super happy about it, but
yeah. So we put.
The nerds are mad at being around each other, though.
Yeah, nerds. Oh, that's right. Nerds don't like each other much. I can't just shove all the nerds in the corner and talk about Pokemon or something. Or maybe that's the problem. They are talking about Pokemon. No, Poplio's the best starter.
I can certainly testify to, sometimes not wanting to be around nerds, because I remember sitting next to this one guy in one college class, and he was the kind of nerd who could talk about a video game that you had no interest in and never played before, and he would just go on and on and on about it. And, this is before, that Twitch channel where you just do that kind of stuff naturally, but where you have an audience. No, you just do it, and I just had to listen to him, and it was infuriating.
Welcome to what it's like to be a woman.
So, Lena, I'm playing a super cool game called Girls Like Robots. You have to put the robots by the nerds, but not too many nerds. You should try it sometime. It's pretty cool.
I don't know. Do you think she'd be into that kind of game? I'm not sure if she could handle, an actual video game.
She claims to be a girl.
It's way too complicated for my tiny little brain cells.
It's okay. You can just fake it, and everyone will assume you've been faking it the whole time anyway.
And just take photogenic pictures holding a controller.
She just hangs out and be like, yeah, I really like that Girls Like Robots game. Like, I like the fact that you put robots with girls and also nerds or something. It's so cool. Look, I'm dressing up with a robot.
The whole thing is very unfair to the nerds, though. Can I place a robot? I'm sick of all these nerds.
Yeah, nobody likes the nerds.
Yeah, they've poisoned me against nerds for all time.
Yeah, I certainly know that next time I'm hanging out anywhere, it's not going to be near a nerd.
Okay, so that girl's happy. The nerds are happy because they're kind of near girls.
Have any of you guys played a game called Human Resource Machine?
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
Okay, neither have I. I don't know anything about it. Tone was just in the chat room.
Chill out. I'm going to give you a robot. Girls just can't get enough of their machines. Who needs nerds?
I feel like I wish that the two guys at the bottom were actually involved with the game and not just, doing their chicken thing.
Yeah, they're just like tossing a chicken around. Okay.
Oh,
This is June. Oh, nerd girl.
She doesn't like girly girls.
Nothing.
Okay, so that's established. Maybe she likes nerds.
No, she's gonna like robots. Whoa.
No, it doesn't like robots.
Nope. Whoa.
Ladybugs?
What?
Etymology.
Entomology.
Okay.
Well, I mean, everybody has their kink.
Unexpected.
Alright.
Bugs run away from gross old normal girls.
Chase the bug.
Girl, so.
Okay, is this an
So
actual...
the girl is terrified.
Oh, then I'll move towards her.
Man, this feels like gameplay.
Finally, a use for girls.
Moving bugs around a map. No, I failed. I can do better.
You know, okay.
Maybe if I... So I've got to do this. Okay, this will push both of
So
them.
there's one girl who wants to be surrounded by robots, another girl who just wants bugs swarming over her in a big mass.
It's like I got bugs all over every single part of my skin. I'm so happy. And the nerds are like, really?
So
really?
nice. She had a rough morning. Poor bugs all over her.
Man, I feel better. Knowing that I could be covered in ladybugs at the whims of some invisible hand in the sky. Okay, bonus level. Apparently there's a map somewhere. I'm right with the bugs on both of those. Okay, so I need to... I guess we're just dealing with June's thing from now on.
Yeah, like, why are we trying to make her happy? I mean, what do we care about her?
What's so great about June?
I mean, she clearly doesn't like robots. She doesn't like girls, and she doesn't like nerds. So she has, like, no part in this game whatsoever.
Right. She's just collecting bugs. And I'm running out of girls. Oh, I've already blown it, I can tell. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so where's the map? I want my bonus level. Oh, she hates lunch. Time for ladybugs. It's ladybug time. All day, every day.
No time for food.
Does she eat the ladybugs?
Don't be obscene. They could really be speeding it up with the introducing new concepts here.
Yeah, I know. It's taking a little bit too long to get this concept across. Like, we get it. We don't need to keep going over it.
Here's this situation again.
Oh, more bugs. Oh, yay.
Well, I'm sure the concept introduction would be faster if they didn't throw in this random girl who likes bugs.
She's so sad that she skipped it. She's like, what?
Oh, man.
I hit cancel. Trying to guilt me into watching the cutscenes. Oh, man.
Really?
He is into her. But the chicken...
minorities love bug girls.
But the chicken's gonna eat all the bugs. That's what they do. Okay, Ben wants to ask June for tonight's dance. Let's make the room happy and be sure to see. Okay. So June meets...
But how can she be happy there are no bugs?
I know.
Just these damn nerds and girls and robots. Alright, let's put the nerd over here. Yeah.
Well, she has 3 spaces next to June, so we only have to leave one open.
Yeah,
she doesn't care about nerds, so we can put nerds next to her.
That's a good idea. It's a good place to dump the nerds.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I mean, they are as equally unlikable as she is, so.
No, she wasn't always talking about bugs all day.
It'll work even better because when Ben actually sits down next to June, she'll see 2 nerds next to each other and go, you know what, there's no bugs around, but Ben is infinitely more interesting than these 2 nerds. Poor old girl over there, she drove her insane.
2 nerds, not even a robot, can help her cope with all those nerds. Oh. I survived the level. Oh! Nerd photobomb. Well, nerds aren't known for their social intelligence.
Okay. There's a dance, and apparently you got to get everyone matched together except for the nerds.
So let's just try spacing out the nerds to start with. I'm probably going to regret this. No, come on, girl.
I like how the nerds are by default. They're just happy as long as no other nerds are around them.
Right. That sounds realistic.
So I mean, you actually get kind of like free points for the nerds by spacing them out there.
This is probably not the right way to do it because I'm going to have panicky robots all over. Let's see what I can do. You can see I'm using some high strategy.
A grid? Whoa.
Yeah, this is, hold on to your butts, guys. Things are going to get even more intense as I... Oh no, I can't put her there. Oh man, everyone's so friggin' happy, except that one girl who's sitting next to her.
That one girl.
Oh, poor Ben. He just can't win.
Nerds are always diving in on his lady. Alright.
Yeah, so that's why my minority best friend doesn't like me. I'm constantly jumping in when he's trying to woo his bug girl.
He's just trying to chat up some ladies, man, and you're all, hey, you want to talk about Battlestar Galactica? I've got some thoughts on Cylon production.
I know so much about robots.
And it's like, you know what? Why did they even make Cylons in the first place? I don't get it. Do you?
Well, to keep girls happy, apparently.
Alright, let's try again.
That one girl is just so pissed. 3 nerds in her direct proximity. Who would even do that?
Some cruel monster who just doesn't understand girls. Probably a massive nerd.
Kind of a security hazard to have so many robots in the lunch building at school.
What kind of school is this?
Has nobody seen TV in this universe or something?
Alright. Sorry, girl. You're gonna have to sit next to a nerd. And
She's like, well, I got robots next to me. Also nerds, but robots, so it's not super bad. I don't know how to feel about it.
oh, I blew it. I blew it. No, I guess I didn't quite blow it. That meter is a little
just
inaccurate. Another fine day for the bag of happy.
I gotta say, this game has such a fantastic and deep plot.
Oh, yeah. Ben survived the chicken fight and is now lusting over the bug girl.
Well, I mean, it's good that his day's improving. I mean, he's no longer being bullied by some jerk.
He's like, oh, do you have a bug? And he's like, what?
I'll go find one. As he runs into the kitchen looking for termites.
Okay.
Just couldn't work up the courage.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. She's thinking maybe he has lice.
I sure would like to follow him home and pick through his hair for cute little bugs.
Calm the girls down with robots, okay? Alright, so he pisses off the girls because he's always... Alright. Right now he's giddy about his day.
So you want to put the robot as a face,
we need a buffer, yep.
Oh, they're happy.
Okay, so we've got some timed elements now. Which I'm on board
I just
with.
want to say, thank goodness for robots.
Yeah, so now we know these are actually ADHD mitigation robots. here to keep the peace in a rather tyrannical school.
And, help mitigate racism.
And
eventually these robots are going to revolt against their masters for having to mediate all these nonsense relationships in school environments.
Or just all the inappropriate harassment coming from the girls. Alright, so we're gonna lock him in the corner. He is too excited. I can't do anything about this.
What is wrong with you, Ben?
Yes, a girl almost talked to you today. It's not
But
that
almost
big.
not at all talk to you.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. She looked at you. She acknowledged that you exist. It's a victory for all nerds. Yeah, get in that corner, Ben.
It's like, hey, robot guys, guess what? I talked to a girl.
Calm yourself, meatbag.
I am totally surrounded by girls right now.
I can't get the girls away from me. No, that won't do it all.
Now you got a problem when you got too many girls, not enough robots.
Can't keep the peace. We need more robots in this school. We should probably kick out some of the human students and replace them with robot students.
Yeah, I would suggest, just stop top of my head, not trying to pick on anybody, but maybe the nerds.
Kick out the nerds. Oh, that's what I
You
want.
clearly need to be assigned your own personal Cylon at the start of the school year, apparently.
Nerds are like, I call number 6. Alright, I've got you now, Ben. It is kind of satisfying to trap this kid. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's less of a puzzle game at this point, and you actually get to have a little action going on.
Oh yeah, greatly improves the whole situation.
Why is there a crater in the middle of the classroom?
Well, there was a freak robot accident. One of the girls got a little too handsy. A nerd came to the robot's defense.
So what is there even going to be a bonus when we actually get it? It doesn't even tell us what we're trying to strive for.
Well, supposedly there's bonus levels, but I have seen no evidence of this.
Oh, field trip!
The bus driver hates nature.
Calm down, Ben.
Seriously, bro. Oh, he's gonna catch that bug. I'm so invested in the plot right now.
Behold the golden roach.
King of all insects.
Oh, he fought a hole. Well, you know what? Maybe if you weren't throwing chickens around all the time, there would not be all these holes.
Fucking noob.
And that's how Ben died.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Insect royalty.
Things just got real. Great appetite and little patience.
That makes total sense.
So this is like Breakout, but with bugs. Order matters, come on. Don't give me any crap about this. Oh, order does matter. I've converted to their point of view.
What are we even trying to do?
Kill the Grasshopper King.
Oh. Wow, it's kind of interesting because they're taking their core gameplay mechanics and they're actually sort of making a different game, even though we're still just playing with tiles.
Right. Put some effort into it. The Kings were last sighted in '86 buying T-shirts at an Eddie Money concert. It's a good
That's
backstory.
a reference I didn't expect.
I still don't expect it. Oh boy. Well, that worked out.
Well, how about that?
All right.
You murdered them all.
And I'm so happy about it.
Who knew ladybugs had the potential to be so dangerous? Ben would like not to be eaten to death or similar before his day with June. Yeah, it does kind of make your dates hard when you get eaten.
She's going to be pissed that he killed all these bug kings.
That's
yeah,
really
right?
He is.
He's going to come back and like, so did I ever tell you how much I love the legendary bugs that are said to live beneath the place we went to a field trip on?
I caught this
I would
golden
just
beetle.
love to see them. Like, I love them like 5 million times more than I do golden cockroaches or ladybugs.
I sure would like to meet the 3 kings of the bug empire.
I'm sorry, my dear. I've murdered them all. I could have worked with that. Well, I had a plan at one point. It was a good plan, too. The plan was to wait. Come on, Bug Kings. You go that way, and that accomplishes nothing, except it kind of works. Yeah, so I'm in the state where things kind of work out for me through no fault of my own.
That's how I play puzzle games.
Yes. Just press buttons until the puzzle's over.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
These levels are getting shorter, at least.
That's always a fine thing to be happy about in games.
Especially when we're hating them.
Yes.
They don't give a shit.
I like how these nerds are so happy not realizing that they're, completely unwanted.
Especially this guy.
Oh, no.
Did a meteor just kill a nerd? Oh, no, don't worry.
no.
It's just a
It's just lava, whatever. It was just a nerd.
Nerds love
It's just
lava.
Mount Doom.
They just keep going on, like, whatever.
No one liked that guy anyway.
These people are merciless.
It's high school, man.
Whee!
They're like,
What?
hey, fellow other nerd, let's go visit the volcano. No reason.
And what's this little girl? The one with the blue ribbons in her hair.
She looks like Peppermint Patty from...
Yes.
Oh, yes, let's have a picnic right here.
Well, as long as they brought raw meats. Pie is so good that a girl could forget all about her nerd problems. Everyone loves pie. Well.
Oh, man.
Pie first, other food later. One more pie. Okay. So let's give the nerd some pie. Yeah. Put the robot diagonal to pie. I have to place a girl. Fine.
But the pie, so you won't care about the fact that nerds are nearby.
I have to put the nerd there. Yeah, I was hoping I could take advantage of that. Yeah, so the girl can go here. That girl can go here. And let's put the pie over here, I guess. That's not right.
Getting way too complicated now. Robots, girls, pies, nerds. I just don't know.
So many
Bugs.
Yeah. So many
I just
things to
imagine them
keep
playing
in
this
mind.
game and they're like, we got to think of something that everyone will love except for the robots, just to add some balance to it.
Oh, robots hate pie. That's right. Well, I'm glad it was pie. If they had to abuse a robot, I have to put a nerd there. No, robot hates pie. Man, this is...
Robots don't mind nerds, though.
Robots don't mind, so I can shove it. Well, I want to shove a girl in that corner, because the girl will actually be happy. Put a nerd there. Nerds like to be as far away from everything as possible.
Yeah. And that girl is, like, surrounded by pie and a robot, so, like, at this point, like, who cares if there's a nerd there? They can't
Right.
bring her down.
No, it's all good with that girl. As long as she gets some pie. Robot here. I think I've got this one. Nerd here. Nerd here. Robot here. Well,
The robot's like, oh, it's another robot. Whatever.
if I must sit next to a robot, I will accept my fate. And Ben's still gone.
Yeah, Ben's dead.
All right.
Maybe
so
he got back up and then he oh, this lava meteor landing on this nerd. Maybe I should do something about it.
Oh, hey, Ben's gonna get some food. No, that's not right.
Wait, so what are we doing now?
I'm looking for the bonus level, which I'm not seeing. Bonus. There it is. Infinite nerd drop. That sounds like my style. Hey, what's the fish? No one ever told me about a fish.
Maybe that's in the next story. There are 3 acts here, so don't rush the plot.
Right. And there's some other chick, like an alien girl.
Yeah, it's like giving us way too many spoilers.
Cyberpunk girl.
So, well, basically what we're unlocking is like even more of this game. Like,
yeah, great.
At this point, like I don't feel like that's much of a reward.
No, I mean there's something to be said for unlocking challenge levels.
You don't want to find out what happens to Ben?
I think we're running low on time as it is. I think Ben's just dead. Ben's dead, we're going to bed. I have to say, this game is much better with a plot. And I don't say that often.
Well, it's not like it's an overwhelming plot. It's kind of got a little charm to it because it doesn't really take over. It's just those little moments that sort of make you laugh.
Yeah, that's basically it.
It doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah,
I always like that in a game plot too. You know, it's not taking itself too seriously, especially when it's a game like this.
Yeah.
Where a serious plot like that. We were playing like Runespell.
Oh my goodness!
And that was another card game, not quite like this, but you know, similar enough. And it just took itself so seriously that it wasn't even enjoyable.
Yeah, that one was so self-indulgent.
All right, before we quit this game, there was like one mode that we couldn't touch.
Yeah, the Faceamizer. Yeah, so it does seem like there's more people to be had, so that's kind of cool. No.
Oh, so you can make your own character.
Delightful. He's happy.
Oh.
So pretty.
Not so pretty now.
And he can do like a cat cow with red hair. And an eye patch. And he can have extra eyes to make up for the one he lost in the Robot Wars.
Whoa.
Now, how many eyebrows does he get? All the eyebrows?
Give him a unibrow.
Yeah, give him the unibrow.
Oh, that cancels out his third eye. Such is the fate.
His third
It
eye
just
is
emerges.
Like a wiry, disgusting mustache. The Wario.
So basically what we're making is a feline fembot who has seen some action in the past wars.
So
a character that could truly seduce a robot.
Can I make Wario? That's the real challenge here.
Apparently you can scroll down too, so there's more options than you think.
Oh, okay. Work with that.
This character creator is more complex than the one in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Which wildly disturbed
that,
face.
you know, Mass Effect wants to be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically Mass Effect is about nerds and robots, so...
It's, and alien sex addicts find it disgraceful to mate with their own species. Not that there's anything wrong with
Wario, either those thick eyebrows or the unibrows would be best for. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's perfect.
that. I think that's right for Wario.
Yeah.
And then this mustache. The nose is all wrong.
Better one.
Is there like a yellow hat? I need a yellow hat here. I'm sorry, do you think there was a better mustache?
There might have been.
These are the decisions we agonize over. Here on
There's a
Gamehater.
handlebar mustache there, but I think that's right for him.
That's too straight for Galley Wario.
Yeah.
Jimmy maybe. Jimmy T.
Well, maybe we can find appropriate hair for him instead.
Yeah. There would be better hair. Maybe this one? Back here. I don't see
He makes a pretty decent Mario.
Yeah, with better mustache, he could be Mario. I mean, obviously, we were trying to make Mario the whole time.
Right. So you selected the robot. So I think if we were to keep playing the game at this point after you save it, he would take over being a robot.
Oh, that would be kind of cool. Except very confusing because he doesn't look like a robot at all.
The game would become girls love plumbers.
Wah, loves wah.
The perfect fleshy Cylon sleeper agent.
Well, that's cool that they have that in there where you can change the characters up like that. It's pretty cool.
Right. Okay, so that was about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes of girls like robots.
It was a thrilling story.
I think the story was my favorite thing about it.
I will admit that despite the fact that I was going into it expecting to hate it, I actually liked the game more than I thought it would.
It had some charm.
Yeah, it has some endearing charm to it.
Right.
There were so many plot twists.
Yeah,
it's just like it's such a blatant disregard for the characters or their feelings. Like it's just sort of fun. Like you just have a meteor fall on top of Ben, and like their character just walk on by.
Yep, they don't care. They're too busy staring at those sweet, sweet robot butts.
Yeah, fuck Ben.
I wish that chicken exploded right in his hands.
If only that bully had finished the job.
Yeah, so in terms of game mechanics, I think it was well realized. You know, they set out to make a seating arrangement puzzle game. They did. The happiness score worked pretty well. I think it's pretty clear they made the game they wanted to make.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
And they were able to take the gameplay into some interesting directions, like when they introduced the whole concept of characters scooting around, you had the corner bin in the corner like we did before, or like when we had the actual things that were bouncing around, and instead of matching people up for happiness, we were actually using it as sort of a almost Pong-like game. Yeah,
that was really interesting that they decided to do that. It had a good amount of variety right when we needed it. So, I mean, let's face it, a game like this, unless you're really interested in puzzle games, you're going to burn out fast. So,
yeah,
throwing the Bug Empire into it was a good idea.
Right. And it makes me interested, like, later on in the game, like, if it's willing to experiment with the gameplay there. I mean, there could be more later in the game to unpack and, see what they do with it.
Yeah, maybe the Bug Kings come back for their revenge.
Yeah, or maybe, June gets married to one of them and Ben is left heartbroken and decides to take out his anger on the robots and kills them all.
The Bug King arrives at the prom in a tuxedo. June, I've come for you.
Poor Ben's like, oh.
The sad ballad of the Bug Triumvirate.
Yes, it's interesting that the grasshoppers had 3 kings. I'm sure there's some deeper meaning that will be revealed.
Maybe they're like the Roman Republic, but in bug form.
And far more murderous.
Watch, one of them will turn on the others and declare himself Caesar.
I think we can sort of take away from this that we clearly were more into the wacky story than the actual game.
Yeah. There's not so much to say about the gameplay. The gameplay is exactly what it looks like. We'll throw some curveballs at you now and then. I wish they had trusted my intelligence enough to throw more interesting characters at me.
Yeah, that's rapidly. A major problem with that, and like other, a lot of indie games, and some of the big budget games too, is they just spend so long introducing the mechanics when it should be obvious how it plays.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to take a side note. I was looking at the Steam page for this. I want to see how much it costs. Apparently, Abe Lincoln is in this game. We didn't get to him.
We didn't even get to Abe Lincoln. Man, that is now.
I bet he rallies against the Bug Empire and just calls on the entire Union army.
Except Ben.
Except Ben.
Well, in the screenshot, like Ben is right next to him, so I'm pretty sure that like he's on Team Ben.
Oh, okay, great.
So,
Oh, the plot thickens.
more like the plot things.
Yeah, I don't know why Ben has to deal with so much racism, but I think
Poor Ben.
in a better world, he could have been a lot happier.
And you know what? We could have been a lot happier if we were playing a different game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask about the Steam page. The real question is, which high-budget titles that are genre classics did they compare themselves to?
Okay, so their faces are the playing pieces, the rules are their emotions, ridiculously charming puzzles wrapped around an epic tale of love and danger, topped off with an authentic old-time string band soundtrack. The goal is to put everyone next to their friends, but you can't please everybody all the time. Wow, they didn't compare themselves to anybody.
That's impressive. I salute their integrity.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the band, I'd assumed that was a horrible mistake.
Right. Oh, wait. Down here it says, this game is just like Yoshi's Island meets Super Metroid.
There it is.
Yeah.
Really?
Just like every other game on Steam.
It's gotta be compared to an SNES classic, or they haven't done their marketing job.
Exactly.
Okay, any other thoughts?
I think it's time for our rating. I'm going to go ahead and give my rating, and I'm going to say that if it came to a seating arrangement and this game was among those seating arrangements, I would prefer not to be sitting next to this game, but if you put me next to this game and a pie, I'd be okay.
I'd rate it 2 out of 9 Cylons.
Well, I've got one finger that just doesn't want to be seated by the others, and it's not my thumb.
The other 4 fingers won't go down, huh?
No, they just won't. So I put that one right in the middle.
All right.
So there it is. Gamehater reviews Girls Like Robots. We hate this game, and we're going to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Night.